Okay, welcome to this week's video. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are just going to flow. So as we move through the practice, just be really aware of, well, you're going to be aware of your core anyways, but just really aim to move with lots of integrity. So if you feel you're kind of slumping down anywhere, just try to bring awareness to that. So bring in full body engagement in. And then there'll be time when we completely let that go as well, and just feel the softness of our bodies. So there's a nice quote, isn't there, about like a time to rest and a time to exert yourself. I don't know it, but it's nice. Okay, so to start, we are going to come into hero pose or Vajrasana. So sitting back onto the heels. If you know that this posture just doesn't suit your body, that's fine. Come into cross-legged. Feel free to also pop a blanket under to support you wherever you are. Just make yourself comfortable. Okay, and here now just begin to ground down and feel the spine lengthen. And as you feel the spine begin to stretch and lengthen, you might notice that maybe your belly draws in, or your chest opens, or your back kind of levels out. So feeling that downward moving energy, it's grounding you, and feeling that upward pull that is lifting you. And in between, feel the breath expanding and then just relaxing in the body. So see if you can find a nice steady breath now. And if you can't find a mindful state by just focusing on the breath, maybe bring your hand to your belly and feel the belly pressing out, and then feel the belly coming back in. It's important to find what works for you to allow you to sit in meditation. Also, we can use a mantra like so on the inhale and hum on the exhale. So try mentally repeating that one. Okay, so if you can, for the practice, breathing in and out through the nose, but bring some awareness to the back of your throat. So creating a constriction at the back of the throat, so that it kind of creates friction in the body and we are generating heat in the body. So that's really good for our muscles. Gives more space in the body. One more deep breath here. Excellent. And then coming on to the hands and knees. Find your way to all fours. Really claw down through the fingers, pressing down into the palms, and then pressing down into the tops of your feet. We're going to inhale to find cow. Open your chest, pull the shoulders back, arch your back. And then exhale for cat. Round the spine. Really press the finger pads down. Bring chin to chest. Press into the tops of your feet and curl the tailbone down. Excellent. Come back to a neutral spine. So this means the back is flat, navel draws up slightly, and the chin is slightly tucked, and the back of the neck is lovely and long. So try to keep lots of integrity in the neck, so we're not just allowing it to collapse down. So from there, we're going to tuck the toes, take an inhale, and exhale, hover the knees. I'm going to stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop the knees. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes. And exhale, hover. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop the knees, uncurl the toes. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, curl the toes and hover. Last one, so we'll lengthen this one. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, keep it going. 4, 5, 6, keep the engagement in your belly, flatten your back. 7, 8, lengthen the back of your neck. 9, keep it up, and 10, drop the knees. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Take the knees wide. Big toes touch and come back to child's pose. So maybe your shoulders are burning from that one. So really just allow your shoulders and your armpits to fall down. And feeling the weight pressing back into your hips. Allow the chest to sink and take a few deep and relaxing breaths here. Find your way back to all fours. Okay, good. So from there you can tuck your toes under. And then you can bring your hands back towards your body just a little bit more. Okay, and begin to rock back, all the way back. And forward. And back. And forward. So we're just warming up the wrists. Really make sure you press down into the space between the index finger and the thumb. So most of your weight is falling inwards rather than to the outsides of your hands. And as you move here, you're really connecting to your core still. Okay, back to center. Turn the fingers out the ways and then back towards your knees. So externally rotating and then fingers point back. And if it feels okay for you, you can take a rock here as well. But feel free to just stay where you are. Find stillness. Or maybe take some circles. And back to center. Bring the hands back to face forward. And then you can come on to the top of your left hand. So that the fingers are pointing towards your body, towards your knees. And you're kind of putting a little bit of pressure on. And release that one back down. And then coming onto the top of your right hand. Fingers pointing in. Excellent. Okay. So from here, we will step back for plank pose. So both feet come back. We're going to kind of round through the spine, draw the tailbone down, engage your glutes, engage your legs, pressing the mat away with the hands. Use your breath to find stability here. Keep it going. One more deep breath. And now bending the knees, lift the hips up high, maybe walk the feet in slightly, find a downward facing dog. So shoulders are rotating externally and the shoulder blades are pressing down your back. Chest moves towards the thighs, but try to take the arch out of the back, so flattening the back by drawing the belly button towards the spine. And if it feels good for you, you can walk the feet out. And coming back to stillness, sway the hips from side to side. And back to stillness again. Okay, really good. So rolling forward, come into plank. And then we're going to take the knees down. Stay really strong now and keep that external rotation in the shoulders. We're going to uncurl the toes. Hug the elbows in tight as we lower the chest down. Take it nice and slow. And then lower the whole body down. So that you can take the feet wide onto your mat now. And we're going to use the strength in the back to come up into our cobra. So rolling the shoulders down and back, lengthen the neck, lengthen the spine, lift the knees and engage the glutes. Inhale to lift the chest up. So chest moves forward. Keep that engagement in your lower body to protect your back. And then relax it down nice and slow. Keep that engagement there as you come down. Great, and we'll take 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Elbows in tight. And exhale. Good, curl the toes under again and then press yourself up to plank. So we're going to roll our weight onto the left, coming into a side plank. The right arm comes up And you can keep your gaze down at that left hand if you like, or you can take it up. But just take it to somewhere that you still feel stable. So core is engaged. We're going to shift that right hip forward slightly, and we're going to lift the left hip up. So maybe press the hips forward slightly if you feel your bum is sticking out behind. Excellent. And now lift your right leg up. Hug the knee up towards your right armpit. And then look to the inside of your left hand, and we're going to take our foot there. So taking the right foot all the way up. Excellent. Keep your right hand lifted. And now we'll find our way to crescent lunge. Okay, so checking in here. You want to make sure you can still see your big toe of the right foot. Belly is engaged. Try to pull that right hip crease back so hips are level, hips are stable. Imagine you're holding something up overhead, and imagine it's quite heavy, so you know you're pressing it up and there's a bit of tension there. Good, okay, so drawing energy up through the right arch. And imagine that you are pressing your right knee. You're pulling your right knee back. Okay, and now take a left arm forward, right arm back, coming into a crescent twist. Okay, and then taking your left hand to the outside of your right knee and the right hand to the lower back. And you can kind of use that to deepen your twist, but we're not pressing our weight down. We're just using it as a bit of a guide, allowing us to move a bit further. Excellent. And then we're going to come into spider lunge on the left. So turn it all the way around, and we're going to keep it high. So coming onto the right heel, lower your weight down, but we're keeping the hips pretty high. Okay, and bring it back to the front of the mat. Excellent. Take both hands down to frame your right foot. And now we're going to come into a plank on the right side. So, coming into a plank on the right, lifting the left arm up. And again, if you need to press the hips forward slightly, go ahead, lift them up maybe. Keep your breath moving. Okay, when you're ready, lift the left leg and then take the knee up towards the armpit. Keep the hips lifted. Okay, look to the inside of your right hand. We're going to take the left foot there. Getting ready for your crescent lunge. Inhale to lift up. Take a moment to compose yourself and check in with your alignment. So you still want to be able to see your left toe and maybe the second toe. You want to try to pull that left hip crease back so the hips are stable, aligned. And you can keep your back leg straight if that's okay for you. But if you're feeling a bit of pinching in the lower back or anything like that, just bend into your right leg. It does make it a little bit more difficult, but it might be safer this way. Take one more breath where you are. Okay, and then we're going to come into the twist on the other side. So left hand comes back, right arm reaches forward. And then when you're ready, if you like, bringing your right hand down onto the outer left thigh, and the left hand can come to the lower back, and use that to just twist maybe a little bit more. Feel it in your torso. Excellent. Spider lunge to the right, so twisting all the way around, and then coming down onto your right side, coming onto the left heel, feeling that in your inner right thigh, and then coming back to the front of the mat, coming into plank pose. Engage the glutes, tailbone draws down. Okay, and lower down onto your forearms. And we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop the hips down, uncurl the toes, take the feet wide, and you can rest your head down and just shake the hips out side to side. Okay, very good. So hands under the shoulders again, tuck the toes, come up onto hands and knees, or maybe press up to plank. Find your way to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, again, we're going to come forward to plank. Find your strength here and then lift the right leg, so a one-legged plank. Excellent. One more breath. And then come up into a three-legged dog, so right leg lifts behind. Drawing that knee up towards the chest. And then again, find a one-legged plank. Again, three-legged dog. And one-legged plank. Three-legged dog. And now release that down, find your down dog. Shift your weight forward, plank, lifting the left leg now. Keep that engagement in the upper body and the core and the lower body, everywhere. Fully engaged, turned on, active. Find your three-legged dog. Okay, and then bring the knee up towards the chest. And three-legged dog. Find your plank, keep the leg lifted. And three-legged dog. And plank. And three-legged dog. Okay, and release that leg down. From there, we'll take knees out wide, toes to touch. Or you can take knees together and find a child's pose. So when you're ready, all fours and find your down dog. We're going to come into a yogi squat from here. So you can hop or step forward. Take the feet wide. And lower yourself down. Malasana. Open the chest, draw the shoulder blades together on your back. Ground the hands down and come into a nice forward fold. So let's step or hop back to down dog. And when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, and exhale to hop. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step or hop back, down dog. Inhale, look forward, exhale, hop. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward, bend your knees and prepare. Exhale, hop. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. This time, you can bring the feet together. Sink your hips down and back. So we're coming into chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms up. Sink the hips back. Reaching the hands up. And then we're going to come up onto the toes. So come up high, keep your hips low. And fold. Do that again. Inhale, swoop the hands up, lower the hips down, come high up on the toes. Keep your breath going. And fold. One last time. Inhale, lift the hands up, sink the hips back. Come high up on the toes. Squeeze the legs together. You can do it. And fold. Okay, excellent. From here, you can come to sit. And then taking the feet out in front, hip distance apart, the hands behind and the fingers pointing in towards your back. When you're ready, inhale as we come up to an upward facing table. We're going to hold it here, pressing into the legs, engage the glutes, open the chest, feel the nice stretch in the fronts of your shoulders. And slowly lower yourself down. Come onto the heels. Try to keep your bum lifted. And relax. Okay, so scoot your seat in and come into butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together and drop the knees out wide. So if you kind of experience pain in the knees or tightness in the lower back, maybe try to really flex the feet and open them up. Or you can take hold of the ankles, whatever feels good. So from here we're going to inhale. Open the chest and lengthen. Exhale as you allow yourself to melt forward. So work with micro movements now. Inhale to lengthen, shoulders press back, a long neck and head reaches forward. And exhale to soften. Keep that going for a few more breaths. Imagine you're trying to point your sitting bones out behind. Now just release forward. Allow your head to relax. Allow any tension to fall away from your forehead or your jaw. And slowly you can come back up. Okay, take the legs out wide now. Well done, we're nearly there. So legs wide, they don't have to come super wide, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, excellent. From here, inhale to reach both hands up. Exhale to turn to your right, so navel draws to the right and then belly draws in as you reach up and over. Allow yourself to come down. Take a full breath here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Another full breath, inhale. And exhale. And one last breath here. You can keep your right hand working down towards your foot. Maybe take the elbow to the inside of your knee. And keep both sitting bones rooting down now. And we'll take the left arm up. Inhale. And exhale as it works over towards your right foot. Doesn't have to touch. We're just really feeling into that stretch in the lower left back and the left side body. And the left side waist. So you can spiral your heart, your chest up towards the ceiling. So open that left armpit up and try to hug the left shoulder down away from the ear. Okay, inhale to come back up. Exhale, resettle. Inhale, both arms reach up, find length. Turn to the left and exhale, allow your whole body to come down. Inhale, lengthen, gaze forward. And exhale, melt. Again, full breath. Inhale, opening up. You can press your shoulders back. And exhale, coming down. One more full breath here. Good, and you can keep your left hand where it is, or maybe take the elbow to the inside of your knee. And then both sitting bones are reaching down, right arm reaches up, inhale. And exhale, bring it over. Again, doesn't matter how far you come. Just focus on that stretch, and this really targets I forget the name of it, but it's a part that a lot of people feel it causes a lot of pain in the lower back. Oh, I must look it up. But anyways, focus on that nice opening and the stretch. Maybe feel a release. Inhale to come back up and exhale, release. So hands out in front now. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, send your chest forward, lengthen the spine, and allow yourself to come forward and down just as far as is comfortable for you. Once you get to that spot, allow yourself to really just relax into it. Use your breath whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel tension or tightness, send your breath to that space. Take one more deep breath here. And gradually start to lift back up. Okay. So coming to either cross-legged or Vajrasana, that starting position. Hands can rest on the legs, wherever feels good. Just observe any sensations now. Notice how your body feels. Okay, great. And then take your hands and interlace them behind your back. And then we're going to take them over to the left hip. Okay, gently tilt your head to the left. So left ear comes down towards the left shoulder. And you can stay here or kind of do a bit of like a half, just looking up and down. See what you need, what your body needs. So release and take the left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. And then you can continue the right arm down, 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 down. And coming back to center, clasp the hands behind the back, take them over to the right hip. Press your shoulders down, open your chest, and drop your right ear down towards the right shoulder. And again, see what your body needs. And take the right hand down to the side, left arm. So to finish, we'll just bring in that mantra again. So on the inhale, repeating so, and on the exhale, repeating the word hum. And you can just repeat them mentally in your head and try to match the length of the word with the length of your exhale. So inhaling and exhaling. Continue on for a few breaths. And really softening the eyes and softening the gaze behind the eyelids. Okay, gently opening the eyes. You can take the arms out wide. gathering up the energy. Take a big stretch. Palms meet overhead. You can bring them to the eyebrow center and we'll say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.